Good afternoon and welcome to Uniquely Urbandale, brought to you by the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce. I'm J. Michael McCoy for Webcast One Live, and today my guest is Lindsey Wisham. Did I say that right?
Sure did.
Lindsey Wisham, and you are with the Iowa chapter of the Lupus Foundation.
That is correct. So the Lupus Foundation of America Iowa chapter is located here in Des Moines, Iowa, right in Urbandale, actually. And we are charged with providing programming that provides education, research, and advocacy to all of those affected by lupus.
Tell me what lupus is.
So lupus is an autoimmune disease. And by that, it means that it's a disease where autoantibodies are basically created against the body's healthy tissues. So where our immune systems are usually charged with protecting us against outside invaders, in an autoimmune condition such as lupus, instead the body attacks itself, attacks different systems and healthy tissues. So lupus can create a number of symptoms. It can create joint pain, arthritis, rashes, but really it's systemic, so it can affect any system in the body.
And how do you counter those things? Is it medicine? Is it health?
So lupus is it's somewhat of still a mysterious disease. They don't know exactly what causes it. A combination perhaps of genetic and environmental factors. There are medicines to treat lupus, and a rheumatologist is a specialist that usually helps patients, partners with patients to treat those symptoms in the disease. But right now, there's only been one drug approved by the FDA in the last 50 years specifically to treat lupus. So it's definitely an area where we're promoting research and advocacy to raise awareness so that we can ensure that there's continued research and advancement in medical treatments for lupus.
All right. Now, if someone fears they have lupus, do they contact you?
So our website is a great place to start for information about what lupus symptoms are, and that's lupusia.org. We provide a lot of education and information about what, if you think you have lupus, maybe some of the things that you should ask your doctor to start that process. Lupus typically affects women 9 out of 10 times, and usually women between the ages of 19 and 44. And so it strikes predominantly women in that childbearing age. So it's really important that we raise awareness so people are diagnosed early in the disease process. On average, it takes between 5 and 7 years to get a diagnosis because there are so many varied symptoms that affect each person so individually. So really, education is a powerful tool in helping people understand what those potential symptoms might be.
So is that kind of what your job is, to go around and speak to groups and tell them what lupus is and how to be aware of it?
Yes, it's one of the things that we do as an organization is provide that education and awareness. So as a local chapter here in Iowa, we do service the entire state of Iowa. So we have, whether it's different patient outreach activities or walks, we do that across the state of Iowa. And so one of the things that we try to do is raise awareness and make ourselves available. We do that in a couple ways. We have local lupus meetings scattered throughout the state. And so I encourage folks to go on to our website, lupusia.org, and find out where those local lupus meetings are to connect with people maybe in your own geographic region in Iowa who are also struggling with lupus. We also do that by advocacy. So we will go talk with the state legislature as well as at the national level as well to, again, raise that awareness of what lupus is and how they can definitely impact it with funding and legislation.
All right. Our guest has been Lindsey Wisham. She is the director of the Iowa chapter of the Lupus Foundation. I
actually serve on the board, so I'm the board chairman. Yep.
So you're bigger. You're a big deal. You do good. And Lupus, Lupusia, IA obviously for Iowa, lupusia.org. That's how you can get a hold of Lindsey and maybe have her come to your church group or your Bible study and come and share what lupus is and learn all about it. Thank you, Lindsey. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much.
For the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce, I'm J. Michael McCoy, and this has been Uniquely Urbandale.